Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I have had lots and lots of requests. Astar, do you know where to buy beautiful lemons on branches? I went looking and I could not find any, but when I looked at them closely and at mine outside, I should say, I thought to myself, you know what? I could be like Mother Nature and I could create my own. So today I want to share with all of those citrus fruit lovers how to create your own lemons on branches for you to be doing beautiful display. Now, as I said, nature is very clever and you just have to look at it and then break it down, and then you find all the answers to solve your design problems. So when I looked at the branch, I thought, you know what? It's almost like pussy willow or magnolia. So that's the branch that I've used, and all you need to do is take some come off and some don't. Oh, there we go. Take all those off. You'll need some beautiful lemons. You can buy those at all sorts of places. Amazon, they're at Michael's, they're just everywhere. Now with some of the ones that I didn't take all of the wee branches off. So you can just think about whether you want to leave some on or not. But after all, we are playing Mother Nature, so we can do whatever we want. Okay, so I'll take that big one off there too. Okay, the next thing to do is to look at the flowers. The flowers are not like blossom, but the inside of the blossom, this artificial one, that kind of reminded me very much of the blossom and the little white flowers that were on mine. So they're not round, the leaves are more, the petals are more pointy like this. So after hunting and hunting and hunting, I found the blossom was the best, and then I went looking to the cheap store and I found something that had the flowers on it. So I was very happy with myself. The other thing is, when you look at the leaves on a beautiful lemon tree, they're almost like camellias. So if you can't get camellias, you could always use, for the right color, because sometimes when you look at the citrus, if it's hungry, they go yellow. So I thought that either this green would be beautiful or the leaf of a camellia, either or, whatever works for you or whatever you can get your hands on. Okay, so to begin, get your leaves here. So easy this, I don't know why I didn't think about it sooner. Take the leaves off, or the camellia leaves if you want, and don't forget that when they're growing, you get different shapes and different sizes. So the more uniform, the more interesting you can get with the visuals of the different shaped leaves, the better it's going to be. Okay, now the best thing moving forward is getting something like so, little bit of glue on the end. Why is that not working? Come on now. There we go. Just a little bit of glue on the end, and then just getting that and sticking that into there like so. Now the other thing that you've got to be careful of is the branch, your main branch, needs to be quite stiff and sturdy, because otherwise, I'll just come across to here and see what happens, that it gets the droop on. But when they're growing, they get the bit of the bend on. So I just figured that doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'll just do the next one, and I just found that just putting where the lemon is, just by putting the little hole there, made life much easier. And I'm just going to cut that knobby bit there off, put a little bit of this into here. I just love this. Now I can create whatever branched fruit I like. So just push that into there like so, push it right in so that it does. That there to me is not quite, oh, it might be all right. Yeah, it'll give me a bit of movement. And then I'll just do one more of those, cut that off there, put a hole into the end there, a little bit of glue. This glue gun is not, do you know what? I've got to replace my glue guns. I've been a bit rough with them and they're not quite working like they should be. And that can go into there. Now, with the leaves, cutting off the spiky bit that bit of stem, take that off, and then, why is this? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Now, be very, very careful when you do this that you don't burn your fingers. And I just stuck the lemons, on the leaves onto the side of that fruit, because that's how they grow. So that can go onto there like so. Do the next one. Oh, I love this one a little bit smaller. That can go onto there. That can be stuck onto there, and I've stuck them onto the underneath side. Now, to get the blossom, just a matter of taking, or the little flowers, taking off the petal from around the edge, and then where you've removed the others, those little wee, what are they called? Catkins, I think they're called, where they've come off, just go through and just push these into place so that you've got those little bits of the little bits of blossom on the end, and whichever way you like. And then with these, I thought that, very careful, I've got to put my glasses on now because I don't want to burn my fingers, because I've done a lot of burning of fingers of late. And then that can just be a little bit of that onto there like so, and then just pushing that down and into there like that. Look at that. How cool is that? Of course, it needs a bit of work on it, but ta-da! So these are on a countertop in the kitchen, just beautiful. You might like them in your lounge. And what I loved about this is that they just look also beautiful on their own. And I've just remembered, if you can't get any of the blossom, if you've got a flower that's got some lovely yellow stamens, you could just use those as your little, just hints and tints of, oh my goodness, look at that lemon, it looks so real. I love it. So just in a vase on their own, beautiful. And next time I see you, I'm going to show you how you can put some other flowers into this and take it to a whole new level. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I've enjoyed sharing, and I look forward to seeing you again another day.